Right, I am here with. Can't see it too dark.
No, do you want me to stand in front of the camera?
Yeah, that'd be cool. Why not?
Maybe be better over here so you can see.
It's still dark, but it's fine in terms of the visual. I'm here with. What's your name?
Moira Ellensbrunt.
Right. Very happy to meet you.
Very
Obviously,
nice to meet you as well.
just stumbled on you. Obviously, wanted to ask you because I watched it twice, and I love the way you used a lot of shots. I could tell a lot of work went into it, but I wasn't sure what I should be looking out for and what I shouldn't be. What inspired this piece?
The inspiration was basically through my third year at university. I started to notice a recurring feature in my work to do with the construction and deconstruction of beauty.
Right, okay.
And due to my own experiences of suffering from dysmorphia, I decided to create a time lapse showing the habits that women inflict on themselves, to basically how they dress, undress, the lighting that they use, how they titivate themselves, the arrangement, but also to show that dysmorphia isn't just a negative thing, that women, it can be quite a fantasy as well.
What is dysmorphia? Sorry for sounding silly.
It's basically when people have issues with certain parts of their body. It can be their face, their legs, even your ears.
Right.
It can take over your life.
Really?
It can absolutely. And through photography, I've basically been able to deal with it better.
Okay.
And also in my photographic stills, I use a lot of masks.
Right.
Which sort of gave me the hint that there was a story along this. But I also do dual photography as well, where I project onto a mannequin.
Really?
And yeah.
That's interesting. That's very interesting.
I've got some images outside you can have a look at.
Okay. Obviously, one thing you said to me which did catch my attention, you said it's from the female perspective in their own space.
It's from obviously the female perspective, being myself,
yeah.
But the way that I see things and myself and other women is mainly through the male gaze, which is a woman always feels watched.
Right.
So there's always that voyeuristic quality.
I hear you. I mean, apart from that, when you create your pieces, do you get inspired from anything from within in terms of spiritual, or is it more from just movies and what you experience in everyday life?
I think certain people that know about my dysmorphia, which isn't an easy thing to discuss, as I've got older I've been able to, but as I've got older, and people who, the reassurance you get from people and the guidance you get from people, I think that's an inspiration. Obviously, music is a massive inspiration because certain lyrics and certain experiences you associate with music are really good.
Right.
I am inspired by film, but mainly French films like Jean-Luc Godard.
Oh yeah. I was watching one the other day actually. Let me please. Yeah.
Oh really? Have you seen A Booth de Soufflé, Breathless?
No.
That's amazing.
Yeah?
Amazing film, yeah. But yeah, and I do a lot of work with my photographic stills with 35mm.
Right, okay.
But I push and cross-process the film so it gives a nostalgic effect. But I wanted that in this as well because I am very linked to nostalgia. I like that sort of 60s
I like that
look to it, and especially with my model who I chose, she's got quite an interesting, strong look, and she's quite androgynous as well.
Yeah, definitely. Last question I asked, right? It's a deep one, and you can take it in any direction you want. Would you die for your art?
No.
Okay. How far would you go for it?
I've exposed parts of my body for my art.
Right. Okay.
I did an iconoclastic image whilst at university where I used imagery of the royal family and I grew and styled my pubic hair around their heads and did portraits.
That's pretty bullish.
And I called it See You Next Tuesday.
We like that.
So yeah, I would go pretty far for it.
Yeah. Once again, I really love and appreciate your time.
Thank you.
All right, my name is Byron Mae, God of Energy and Fashion. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yay.